Hey guys, it's your humble host, or Q if you prefer, or even Chambers. I do not care which one at this point. Anyway, I want to do a reaction video. Now, for legal purposes, due to certain audience members I have, number one, I do this of my own volition. I am no one's agent. Everything that I have covered, everything I have done pertaining to Save James has been by me and by me alone. Okay, item 2, because I am an admin on the Save James page. We had no idea this was going on. We were alerted to this after it had already happened. I did post a link to the peaceful protest that was done by a church nearby. So I even looked through the video before I posted it. We don't condone violence against the opposing party. We don't condone violence against Ann Georgelis. We don't condone violence against any of her legal team or any family friends. You guys get the idea. You guys know how this goes. Any and all of those comments will be deleted and removed because no. Anyway, so the original video I had posted was like over an hour, so we're not reacting to that one. I actually was given this one. This one's only like 11 minutes long. We're gonna watch some of it. I'm gonna give my thoughts, but yeah, we, Save James, did not organize nor even know that this was going on. So let's proceed, shall we? For those of you who aren't aware of where this is at, this is outside of Dr. Ann Georgelis's clinic. She's a pediatrician, God help us all. And a church nearby, again, we had nothing to do with, voiced their concerns and started to educate people who were coming in and I guess out of the clinic, explaining what was going on with the pediatrician there. So let us see. This is an 11-minute clip. I'm not sure how long the protest went. I've read comments saying that the police came, nothing happened, it was peaceful, and then people went about their day. So let's watch.
I'll mention it to him.
That'll be more receptive to whatever you're about to give him.
He's like, yeah, he wants us to mask. But anyways, he was very receptive.
Okay. Well, thanks for taking the literature.
And I want y'all to do it. I want it to be effective. So like I got disposables. I own this gym. So
You got a permit for those guns? A little threatening.
Cheese. That's a whole lot of cheese.
We're on private property right here. If you want to do what you want to do, you have to go over there on the grass.
Okay.
So please get off the private property.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with that area, so this could be a store manager. There's someone else videotaping, so there could be another video released from this young lady's perspective right here. I'm not entirely sure, but so far, no hostility, no nothing. Everything's pretty much chill.
Okay, well...
The cops are already on their way.
Okay,
Oh,
I understand. Thank you.
Does this have the police interaction?
You know, it's immoral to
It doesn't matter what you think.
Turn-
I'm letting you know this is private property.
to try to turn a boy into a girl, right?
Mutilation doesn't change anything.
Okay, so this actually might
It's
have
okay,
a police
come.
interaction. I hope it does. I want to see.
Sir, I've already asked you to go to the street. This is private property. The owner and the police are on their way.
Oh, I know you told me that. I understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so again, peaceful. The lady who's coming up, she's being peaceful. She's being polite. She's a little irritated with the situation, which is understandable. So, because there's other businesses, if I remember that area very vaguely, it's a little shopping center with Ann's clinic kind of tucked away in there. But so it's making some of the shop people curious as to what's going on. So I think that's a store manager. No hate. She's coming out and doing the manager thing. So.
Plenty other jobs out there. Christian women work more.
Do not come into our office. Is that your office? It is. No, because we know the actual truth. You guys are just idiots and don't have a reason.
Okay, so no. Okay. Never mind. I thought this was a store manager because the way that she had come. This is staff from Anne's clinic. This lady right here. There was just a woman who went in with red scrubs and I think glasses, and they're trying to say, oh, well, we know the truth of what's going on. No, you don't, because you are affiliated with Children's Health, who is running a study on endocrinology and children with dysphoria. Yeah, no, you guys are... No. Okay. Any respect I had for you just went out the window. I thought this was a store manager. Never mind. I take it back. Still, though, the lady was being polite, wasn't being hostile, but they do know that they're being videotaped. But again, try to portray, oh, well, we know the truth. No. Paid shows. Go away. That looks like someone else in scrubs.
Hi.
Do you know what's going on over here, Dr. Trying to mutilate your,
Yeah.
the baby boy.
Chloe.
Oh, okay, so okay. So I'm gonna rewind this. Did you hear what it said? It's on the news. I know what's going on.
Yeah.
The baby boy.
Chloe. You guys come. Brian, come on.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So far it's peaceful. They don't even have picket signs. They don't even have anything. Like, they're just passing out flyers. This is all they're really doing.
Little treat you got. Thank you.
So it looks really bad for my business and my customers.
Yeah, see, okay, so this is an actual manager. Like I said, anything I said about that other woman, whatever. Still, no hate, but again, oh, well, we know the truth. Sure you do, Cupcake. Anyway, okay, so this is actual, because as you can see, this is a type of, what is that, yo-yo, I don't know what that is, but that is a manager coming out because she's curious and it can detract from business. So I have no ill feelings towards this woman. She's actually a manager from the sounds of it, and she's doing the manager thing.
If you guys would like to stay over there, please do.
Okay.
But I'm uncomfortable with you in front of my door.
Yeah.
That does make sense, because she goes, well, if you guys are protesting that business, please go over yonder and not in front of my door, because you're going to make my door look bad. Just please go over yonder. So she's not being disrespectful. She's bringing up a good point. So
We're sorry you're so close to her, and it sounds like you're very complicit with her.
I have no relationship with Dr. Ann. I'm running a business to pay for my children's food.
okay, that was kind of wrong. Oh, you're complicit with her? No. So that was a little uncalled for. That was kind of a jab. That was not okay, my dude. Not okay. Because you can have businesses side by side and not ever interact or have any idea what goes on in either business. Not okay. That was not cool.
Food on the table.
Right.
And I don't want you to impact it.
Yeah, I don't think we will. I don't think we'll impact it. We're just letting people know.
Happy about the flyers that they're getting and that they have to interact with you.
They've been so happy so far. But we're not doing anything in secret. We're not breaking the law. We're not harassing people. Would you like a flyer, ma'am, just to see what we're going to be passing out?
I got one, and I
Okay.
understand what's going on, but I have a customer who's uncomfortable getting out of her car now.
Yeah.
Because you guys
Okay, so that looks like she is a pet grooming salon, and yeah.
are here. So
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with my feelings towards Dr. Ann or what's happening. You guys are impacting my ability to pay for my family. That's not fair.
She does bring up a good point. She really freaking does. There's a right way to do stuff, and I will say again, I have no hate for what these guys are doing. This protests, educating people, like that. This is like awesome. But to kind of float around in front of the other businesses and not stay in front of Anne's clinic, it does make people a little bit curious and some uncomfortable, going like, why are you guys all floating around here? So no, she does bring up a good point. She has a dog that's really starting to get kind of antsy, so, and her owner hasn't come out, or you guys get what I'm saying. I have no hate for what these people did. I'm just, like I said, I'm giving my reaction. I'm stating stuff also for legal purposes, so just.
Well, I haven't seen that yet. She's still getting her dog.
Okay, I will say the dude videotaping, my dude, if you're kind of floating in front of what looks to be a pet grooming area, so she was kind of telling you you're making the customer nervous, which is also, if you pay attention to the way that the dog is, it's making the dog nervous. So again, I have no disrespect for what you guys are doing. This is awesome. Again, for legal purposes, Save James was not aware of this. We found out after the fact. We don't condone violence. Obviously, no violence has happened, and they're just passing out flyers. I don't know all, like, the property stuff. Obviously, I'm not from there. I don't live there. So, anyway, though, she's trying to tell you to kind of float over in front of the building that you were trying to protest, which doesn't make sense. So, you could have just been a little bit more respectful, just a skosh.
Just because you haven't seen it is irrelevant. I run this business every day.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that this is happening and you guys feel that you need to be here, but you aren't doing this to Dr. Ann. You're doing it to my business.
Right.
Again, she does bring up a good point, because she goes, can you guys go over there, get away from my door, because you're making it look like you're protesting my door. So she even goes, hey, I'm sorry that this is going on, but you guys are affecting my business. So she does bring up an excellent point. She sounds like she's the manager. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. I do apologize about that. Spam calls. Anyway, though, back to what I was saying, that she has a feel when she knows her customers are uncomfortable. Any good shopkeep manager does. So she's trying to tell you, my dude, that you're making my customers act a little bit weird because they don't know what's going on. So I understand, like I said, we appreciate what this is, what you guys are doing, but there's a proper way to do it. And again, I'm just, again, no disrespect. So, but you guys should have just, trotted away and not, yeah.
Well, everybody so far...
No, everybody to you so far has been nice, because that's what they're supposed to, because they're polite. I'm telling you, they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I have a customer who won't get out of her car, and you guys don't care.
No, it's not that we don't care. It's that...
From everything I'm seeing, you don't care.
All right.
That's the phrase you're giving me.
Well, you won't let me finish one sentence.
I don't care. You're standing in front
See,
of my
you're the
business.
one that doesn't care.
Okay. Whoa. No. You're not hearing her, because you keep arguing with her. Again, this is people need to know what's going on, and I agree. That's why I haven't shut up about this for 2 years. But you're hanging around her door. Instead of arguing with her, you should have, gotten a little bit closer to the clinic, or more in the area, the parking lot of the clinic. I am not encouraging people to go up to Anne's glass door. No. But yeah, so she's having to she's getting a little bit defensive about her business. She had to deal with a customer, and she probably does have customers coming in and talking like, what is going on? So again, I'm not, please hear me, please understand exactly what I'm saying. I'm not by any means stepping on what these people did. But again, there's a proper way to go about it, and when you do have the shopkeeps come out and the managers go, hey, can you mosey over there, pretty please? Whatever you guys are doing, I don't want any part of. You're kind of floating around my door. Please go over yonder, closer to what you are protesting. That's all she was asking. That's all she's been asking.
I'm trying to explain to you why we do care.
You're not in front of her business. You're in front of my business.
Isn't this her business right here?
Then go stand in front of her business if you guys really want to protest her business.
Okay.
Okay, see, that is, yes. So, yes. This is exactly what I am saying. And she brings up a valid point. You do have to be observant, and you do have to be aware, because that's a little shopping center or a very small plaza right there. You guys should have been a little bit more careful.
Yeah, I thought this was her business too.
This is my business.
Okay.
And see, you, instead of arguing with her, you should have listened to her from the get-go, because she even told you that that was her door. It's like, hey, go over yonder, you're kind of hovering near my front door here. Again, I'm not, and I'm trying to reiterate because I know some people are going to get pissed, but this needs to be said, because this is the first time I'm watching this video, and even I'm going like, whoa, okay,
Yeah.
trying to keep an eye on time here.
What? Yeah. I thought it was,
Okay, so that customer
Yeah.
came back.
it
that
doesn't
the same
bother
call?
you? Wait. Yeah. What was that?
You guys didn't bother me at all.
We didn't bother you at all? Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, so the customer was like, hey, she's being a little bit rough, but still at the same time, courtesy. Oh, here's, okay.
Keeping out of trouble today?
Trying, but people keep calling me.
Okay, off to a good start.
Can I give you one of my
Gamer-
cards just so you can get a hold of me if you need to? There's no COVID on it, I promise.
Okay.
So it has my phone number on there.
All right. Okay. Y'all are speaking with the other officer, I guess?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
He explain everything to y'all. I'm sure y'all
Yeah.
already know about
Yeah.
the rules.
Sorry you have to wear a mask too,
No,
man.
that's all right.
Okay, so there's some jump cuts. This is jumping around. So, oh no, probably because that second officer, I guess, mentioned the first one. I was hoping to see the overall interaction.
No, just don't pass it. That's it.
Oh, come on, you got. Okay, yeah, I have. Come on, he set up right on her bench. Again, I am not trying to step on anything that anybody's doing here, but even when I was down there, that creeping around her door specifically, it's one thing in a parking lot, yeah. But that, no, red flag.
Okay. Like I said, we
Yeah.
have no problem
Yeah.
with y'all being here, okay?
Yeah. No, you're fine.
They're obviously upset. It's y'all's right to protest if y'all
Yeah.
just, like I said, this is
Very
your
respectful.
stuff.
Okay.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I mean, you already know. You already kind of said that. You know,
I already
you do
explained it
this
to
a lot.
them, so.
Yeah.
They are calling management.
Okay.
They come out here. I don't know if they're gonna just go ahead and issue the trespass warning, or if they're just gonna ask you first to step off. If they ask you
Yeah.
first step off, you know, we'll go
Yeah.
about that.
We'll-
Have
we'll-
y'all step there.
We'll talk to him and try.
So again, because I've seen that little area, that is a shopping center, so, well, not shopping center, but little plaza, whatnot, so there's a manager over that entire lot, and there's multiple businesses, including Ann's, that are renting out and paying for the space. So, I don't know the ending of this yet, but if the manager does come out, like the actual owner of the building, they do have a right to tell these people to leave. Again, I am not shitting on them, and I really want to reiterate that and get that across. But there is some things that could have been done differently here. Again, appreciate it. It's awesome. And more people are starting to know, starting to realize what exactly is going on, which is very much important because this is a battle all over the states. As I said in my other video, people now who are just starting a family or want to start a family in the future, we have to fight for our right to have kids and not have these crazies mess with them. But at the same time, there's a proper way to do it. So there's got like 5 minutes. We're at 19, so bear with me here.
Try to explain, and if they trespass us, then we'll peaceably walk off.
If they come out and you speak with the management and they say, hey, do y'all mind just going to the sidewalk, y'all can do that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it said it doesn't
Respectful.
run into some kind of criminal
Awesome.
issue.
This is awesome. This is good.
Now we're going to trespass you.
Yeah, I don't want to miss lunch.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, it's good. I totally understand. So,
Okay.
you know,
We appreciate y'all's cooperation
yeah,
and courtesy.
yeah.
All right, sir.
So,
Good luck,
Thank
y'all.
you.
all right. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Be safe, man.
Thank you.
Morning. That's a beautiful puppy you got there. You aware of what's going on over here, ma'am?
I am not.
Dr. Ann is trying to mutilate her 8-year-old son and turn him into a
Girl.
fur, even though that's not physically possible.
Yeah.
We're just out here bringing awareness.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
Oh, good. Good.
Thank you guys for doing that.
Yes, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Hey, a fellow supporter. Oh, she reckoned. Okay. Well, there you go. Awesome.
World's
Look.
crazy enough.
Look how pretty
God's at work.
he is. He is at work.
He's at work, man. This world is crazy. She doesn't like it. You guys from Bar, thank you for what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
This world,
The lady in here is a little bit upset because she says that it was funny. She was out here kind of getting upset at us, saying that it's turning her customers away. But one of her customers goes, "No, I'm fine with this. Good job." You know, so let her
that
know
is
she's
true.
because she's a little
That is
stressed,
all
and
true.
we don't mean to stress her out, but you know. So thank you, ma'am. God bless.
Okay, so this is the other individual, and I posted to the Save James page. He's the one that recorded the hour-long one, or like 7 minutes under an hour. But yeah, so there's probably going to be multiple videos. This is the second one I've seen.
Yeah, you guys done really good work, Marcus. So we really appreciate you guys.
Is they open?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, you could turn your sign around and people in there can read it.
Yeah. It's just there's no cars parked right up next to it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I could probably tell you why there's no cars parked, because Anne has had clients flee from her. When more and more people discovered what she was doing, they fled. And rightfully so. That is me, saying it of my own volition. That is, at that point, that is just me. I've talked about this in my YouTube videos covering this, that Anne needs to have her license stripped. I have said it multiple times. I will say it again. That woman shouldn't be anywhere near children, let alone practicing or helping others raise them.
Anthony, come here.
All the mamas. The dads are like, it's okay. What's the worst that'll happen? They'll tell the little kid to get off their bench. Burmese mountain dog.
Yeah.
We do not target our page at children, by the way, because this is adults. Children don't understand this stuff. James and Jude and neither the child should not be even dealing with this stuff. But no, the page is never targeted at children. My entire channel, my entire content, whether it's Save James or not, has never been targeted at children. Just to clarify.
So, but in Texas, they're black. So
Right. They are, but
Oh,
let me get a picture. He's a good boy. No, go ahead and pet him. I want to get a picture.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Can I pet your dog?
Of
Oh my
course.
goodness. Look
Is
how
it a
big
Saint
he is.
Bernard, right?
Saint Bernard, yep.
Oh, Saint
Oh, it's not a Great Pyrenees?
Oh no, this is.
I mean, a Bernese mountain dog?
No.
Oh.
He's just big.
Aiden, get in his mouth real quick.
He might slobber you. It might make you drown from all the kisses.
He's a good
The
boy.
only thing is.
I mean, there saw some guys wearing masks.
We have
How you
yet
doing,
to see
sir?
the owner.
Michael Hirschman out of the shopping center.
Oh, how you doing, sir?
Oh.
Right.
There's the owner. Okay. Okay.
You guys need to move out.
Here's
off
one
of
of the
this.
cards right here.
Thank you.
So-
You guys need to move off the property. You can go
Okay.
out there or wherever the public property is, but this is private property.
Okay. Well, one of the it's open to the public, and a couple of the businesses said, "Hey, we're happy you're here. We're glad you're here."
I
So
understand, but
No. That's the owner. That is the owner. You can't. I understand. I appreciate. We appreciate what you're doing, but no. That's the no. Don't argue with the owner.
this
Okay.
is my position.
okay.
So I'd appreciate your cooperation. I understand you have a gripe. You're welcome to
Right.
do it on the public property,
Right.
but not here.
Okay, well, you know, as Christians, that we're supposed to expose evil, right? And what she's doing on your property is promoting
I'm not going to opine on that. I don't really know the details, and I'm not going to opine on that.
Fair. He doesn't really know what's going on. Okay.
You want some information on it?
No, I really don't. What I'd like you to do is, if you want to protest, I'd like you to protest out where you're supposed to, and not on my property.
Okay.
So I'd really appreciate your cooperation.
We will leave, sir, but you got a child abuser in there, and you should not rent that.
Yeah.
You know what?
You shouldn't be neutral.
Yeah, godly men should oppose evil, right? The Bible says to expose it and to oppose it, right? And we're not like angry.
So here's the thing, because if you notice the expression on his face, he's wearing sunglasses, but that is a tight-lipped expression. He probably does have an opinion, but he can't say anything. And here's the thing, he owns that entire building, so he's in a very complicated position. So at this point, I can understand from a business point of view to where he's probably gotten more than one manager calling him at this point. Not just Anne, but he probably had other managers go, hey, can you come shoo these people away, because some of our customers are kind of freaking out. So we don't see the full scope. We don't even know how long they've been there. Again, I'm not stepping on anything these people are doing. But at the same time, if he's out there, it's probably not just Sam that called him. Now, granted, I need to be very careful the way that I word this. What Anne is trying to hide, I have no sympathy for it being exposed. But at the same time, that's not just Anne in that little shopping center, if that makes sense.
I'm not angry either.
Yeah.
I know you have a right to do what you want to do. I just prefer you, not prefer, I'm asking you to do it on the public property and not on my property.
All right.
And I'll consider the other comments that you've made, but at this point in time,
again, he has to be careful. He's a business owner. He probably has relationships with quite a few people. Because let me explain something. When you have a building like this that has multiple little shops, I'm not business savvy, but I do know you have to have a business relationship with that company and convince them to come into your building. Why would they come into that location? So again, he's in a very tight, very complicated spot. So I'm not going to give him any crap, because it's very complicated. Even I know that, so.
Okay. Well, would you take one of our flyers then?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Okay, thank you. Then we'll go without you having to trespass us.
Thank
you. All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Hey, sir, have a good day.
All right, you too.
Whew. Okay, so my final thoughts on this. I think it's awesome that these people bring in more and more attention to what is going on. They were peaceful, a little bit argumentative when one of the actual managers came out. Now, the first lady, I thought was a manager because of the angle she came from and where she came from. So I thought, again, I don't live around there. I've only seen it. It's like, okay, it's a little shop area that Anne rented out a space or whatnot. So I thought she was a manager. But when she actually went into the building and goes, oh, well, I know the real truth of what's going on. I'll bite my tongue. Anyway, the actual manager of one of the shops, it's like a pet grooming facility, came out and kind of expressed her concern. So it's just like, could have been a little bit more careful with that. And then to have one of her customers come up and go, oh, well, you're not really bothering me. I mean, that was cool. That was awesome. Overall, I thought it was great. But I will say to work on like a few things. Again, I've never organized a protest. I'm one of the admins for the page. Or one of the people who can post on the page. We did not know that this was going on. We got alerted to this And it's just like, oh. So, and yes, I did post it on the page because more and more people are starting to speak out. We have no control over what anyone does. When it comes to our social space, we don't condone violence. We don't condone any calls to violence, harassment, whatever. No. Something I will touch upon because I know that this is going to come up. When it came to the Dance Machines Dance Studio, because Anne did enroll James as Luna, at that place, but it was not done physically. So I have gotten word, or I have heard, that the dance studio did not know. Now, a lot of people did call and voice their concerns and email, and they shut down their Twitter, they shut down their Facebook page, because a bunch of people just went, hey, you're being complicit with child abuse. Did you not know what's going on? So, hopefully now that has gotten sorted. I know Anna's already kind of complained that, oh, well, you sent an angry mom my way. No, we didn't do anything. Here's the thing, because I have been very vocal about my stance, my position. Again, my own volition, free will. I do this on my own. I've been doing this on my own, of my own free will for the past 2 years. Okay? We are not going to sit quiet anymore. This is important. This is what is happening to both James and Jude is a form of child abuse, and I said it before in the article I wrote after covering the hearing. This is mutilation of a child, trying to convince a child that they are something that they're not, the opposite sex, because for whatever freaking reason you want, your narcissism, mooching by proxy. I don't know what it is with you. Something in your head is screwed up, Anne. Something big time. This is a form of sexual abuse, and to me, this is on another whole other level of sexual abuse. Psychological abuse, mental abuse, we even chalk it up to physical abuse because of what's done to the body of the child, and then medical abuse, obviously. So I have no sympathy for the stuff getting exposed. I really don't. There's a proper way to do it. Again, I delete comments for calls to violence. I take care of comments on the page that calls to violence. There hasn't really been a whole lot, but we have nutters on both sides. It happens. So again, we don't condone violence. We don't condone harassment. We don't condone any of that, but we will not stay silent, and we will not hesitate to call out. So, hopefully everyone can see where I'm coming from with this. Again, I do this on my own volition. I'm not an agent of anybody. We are very supportive of Jeff's cause. We have taken our time, volunteered our time to do what we can to help. We are not agents of Jeff. Okay? So I started covering this back in 2018, December. And AGs kind of took off from there. So, but anyway, I'm going to end the video off here. Please, if you're going to protest, be peaceful about it. Be cooperative with the property manager and the police. Don't get violent. For the love of God, don't do that. All the links are going to be in the description below. The link to the original video is going to be in the description below. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in the next one.